Hello everyone, this is Duran's Healing, and I'm here to pull some quick channel messages. And the message that's speaking the loudest has to do with your power. And this power is directly associated with your frame of mind. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going. And there's nothing deterring you from your path. And this particular power is in association with your state of mind, because it has everything to do with the knowledge that you possess, and you refuse to go AWOL on your journey. You refuse to allow others around you to manipulate you, to gaslight you, or to shortchange you from your spiritual journey and the blessings that come along with it. It seems to me that you've mastered a great deal of wisdom when you've gone through spiritual awareness or a Kundalini awakening. You can't go back. You can't go back to where you came from, nor do you desire to do that. But what it also carries is a certain degree of potency that you have grasped from the spiritual world that is rightfully yours. And you refuse to allow anything in your path to take that from you. This is that power that I'm speaking about. This is the power that you are rightfully deserving of. Not only that, I can see here your brilliant stone is at the feet of the doll that represents you, which suggests that you're allowing your light to guide you along your journey, as if you're on a magic carpet, embracing the world of magic, embracing all that comes along with it. You're gliding, surfing the highest waves, unmoved. You might be flabbergasted at the fact that you're even doing this, but I can see that you're doing it. And this is where you have dreamt of being. This is what you've worked towards. This place right here, being in this position, at peace and in power, guided by your light. This is very profound. At the top of all of this is your devotion. You kept the vision. It's your vision that's keeping you going, because you saw this back then when people called you crazy, when people did not necessarily understand what you saw within yourself. You saw the genius within you. You saw what you were capable of doing. And now the manifestation of the very thing that you saw is here. And it's all because you stayed true to your path. And the wisdom that came along with it is finally starting to birth the visibility of the magic that you acquiesced. And finally, your sophistication will soon take shape. There's an airplane flying above, indicating that you have flown above. You have elevated yourself to a high dimension, to a higher state of consciousness. And a lot of times you've tucked your head down and simply did the work. But now it's time to look up. to hold your head up knowing that you gotten yourself here. And the ease that I can see that you're feeling, the weight that has finally been lifted off your shoulders. Now you see the real thing is taking shape. Now you can get down to the nitty-gritty, which is uncovering or unmasking your genius, your sophistication, the complexity that you are can finally start to unveil itself in order to connect you to your sense of protection, which is guided by your ancestors or your spiritual team that are pushing you directly towards radical change that will profoundly impact you to the point that you will feel a state of healing. You will begin to quench that thirst. Breathe that breath of fresh air. You now know that you were never crazy. It was the world around you that shunned you, that ostracized you, that tried to minimize you. It may try to have reduced you down to a human level. But you are a spiritual being with a very profound gift, the ability to see things, to see into the future. And not only that, to manifest it. You are a living testimony. The very feeling that you're in at this moment. Seeing your spiritual vision starting to break its way in confirms everything that you've gone through. And you've gone through it for healing. You've gone through it to be able to share the wisdom to others so that they can start to feel a sense of home, so that you and them both could build relationships that you longed for, that you craved. Intimacy, love, care, affection, the acceptance of your full being, all that you are, is waiting to take shape. And now you can share with others how to come home, how to obtain intimate, personal, very real relationships that have meaning, that have purpose, that have love and care enough to foster a community that's about action, that's about healing. And this will begin to transform a personal healing that will take you further down the rabbit hole. This is only the beginning. There is much more to come. Period.